I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town.
Takže vítejte u našeho let's play. Přeskočil jsem hlavní část, protože to bylo zdlouhavý. A jakože akce žádná, takže jdeme na to. Počkej, šel jsem vymáhat dluh, jo.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying.
Nechtělo se mu platit, tak jsem mu potom uškrtil a obral jsem mu o věci.
Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin.
Myslím, že je teď mrtvej dokonce.
Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Úspěch, milady.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik.
A já jsem prodal své kalhoty, já jsem kokot.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing...
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Jo, oni zabili, jo.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy.
Oh,
May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
Nepomohl se mi. Zkusíme zalhat.
I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped, and I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Really?
Fuck, ona mi nevěří.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he let such...
Do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed. My husband had some quarrel. Certainly.
Jsem myslel, že něco bude, tyjo, něco zajímavého, jako fiky piky. A ono nic. Máme noční můru.
Move in, people! Come on, come on, we're running out of time!
Nemám rád noční můru.
Henry, wake up! You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Vezmi si pochodeň ze stolku. Jop. Mám pochodeň. A potřebuji na zbroj. No já jsem prodal své kalhoty, já jsem vůl. Nevidím, tyhle. Louč. A mám luk. hustý koníky.
Maybe. Only all they have to do is lean on some Scarlet serf and he'll happily tell them everything.
I didn't think of that.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for one, then right here behind solid...
No, to máš revka.
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Hey, you men down there.
Watch it.
Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent us. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough to... And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm into the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you.
Men,
What What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to release...
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
I will. Thank you.
What the hell was that?
Já, že mě sleduje kvůli tomu, že co to? Jo, dejte mi štít. Já chci štít. Ty vole, jsem se přetížený, ty vole. Kolik váží 5?
What the hell are you doing?
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
A máme tady.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot! Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
What is it? Hey!
What the hell?
Fuck me.
What the hell are you doing?
What is it?
Bosku.
God be with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down and maybe...
Good day to you.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come... For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy.
I suppose.
I don't believe it. Nobody could do that.
I swear to God, that's exactly what I heard from that merchant.
End of the world.
He's a dolt, no mistake.
For Christ's sake, where'd
How
you
about going round
Don't
and
worry.
trampling?
Sigismund and his piece.
We'll have a good time.
Come
back. Stay here overnight to be on the safe side and go back to the fields tomorrow.
By tomorrow morning, all our heads will be on spike.
What in God's name are you on?
Here, that's what them foreign soldiers do.
My respects to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
Look, I have to get out of here to bury my parents. I'd reward anyone who'd help me.
Reward, you say? Only, if I let you go... Now, if you could make it so I've got an excuse not to recognize you, then we'd be talking.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
Be a bit more careful!
Are you serious? You've no business here. Well then.
What is it?
Ej, vajčáci. No. Jsem byl ještě v obchodě, vole. Vajčáku. No, nakupuju takhle. Ti to ještě ne... Za co? Ti to ještě nepřišlo?
God be with you.
Piči, vole. Počkej. Počkej, jdu kouknu na účet.
Jmenuje se ten malý mireček, vidíš?
Ti dám úroky, vole.
Do you know where I can buy and sell things?
Well, if it's food you need, go and ask in the kitchen. But if you want something else, I can't help. One of the villagers might know.
Počkej, jdu kouknu na účet. More mi se nechce zítra do krámu, ty vole. Že se mi nechce zítra do práce. Jo, vole, já jsem zrovna z těch, vole, který si dávají Ačka. Já vždycky jenom zaspávám, ale tak... Ačka nejsou nic pro mě.
Ty tam budou na 100%, že?
Kdo, já? Ne. Na 8:30. No ne, ve 4, vole. Píčice s tím netem, ty vole. Hrajete battle, jo?
No, to zkouším, no.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
If you got the coin, jasně, že mám. Ale pak klíč.
Takže jak dlouho to bude splácet? Dlouho. Ty píčo, tak je on se mohl dát dynamit, když okolo neběží ten mrtka. Ty vole, tak to bylo traf.
To je za kukovka. Tak. No, pinky, mofo. It's a peacock in the middle. It's Coco.
No, je to poslaný žalude, vole. Tak nedostaneš nic, vole. No tak já tě tam mám uloženýho, veď. Protože já jenom kliknu na tvoje to, vole. No je tam mé tvoje jméno, tvůj IBAN. Tyve.
Over there!
Ty vole. A do piči. Viděli mě, musím zdrát. To zdrám tady, ne, vole. Se mě honí. Počkej, jsem si jakože měl sehnat koně, jo. A kvůli...
Dejte mi koně. Ale dělal, viděl jsem týce na farmě.
Kdo?
Čeho? Co to je? Jo.
They've already gone.
Vypadá to dobře, no, uvidím, co z toho vyjde.
Ah, shit.
Tady po té mapě budu. Defeat, vole. Tak co, vole. Bude skoro, hoši, jsem na to zvědavý.
Jesus.
No mi to neukáže, vole. No mi to nějak jeblo. To neukázalo skoro, je ta mrtka. Ty vole, zrovna když mě dvakrát zabili, ty vole, tak 20 se mi vyndal. To je mrtka ta hra, ty vole. Ser na to nádherné. Já to jdu se vykoupat, vole. A mrdám to jdu na farming. Za chvíli jsem to.
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. I'm going to enjoy this. Fuck.
Jo, můj první kill. Jsem zase přetížený, ty vole.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Hey! What are you doing? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Come here, ignorant. Had enough of life, have you?
ty vole, tak to tam zavři, to
What are you doing there?
The answer to my prayers, just when I wanted to stop.
Stop, please. Spare me. I yield.
You're not going anywhere armed. Leave your weapon on the ground and get lost.
All right. Ow!
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand. Why? Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll phone you. Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Ty konečně jsem tam došel, ty.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? I'll find the one who did this to you.
Ty, kde mám tady nejít lopatu, ty vole. Ty vole, kde je lopata?
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Tak já jsem musel najít lopatu, ty vole. No ty vole, řekněte mi někdo, kde to je lopata. Tady ten týpek tady byl podle mě, ty vole. S lopatou, ty vole. Co mě pasuje? A ten to tyhle lopatu jak idiot.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to...
What do you care what I'm doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think?
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. How...
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how...
Father said he wanted to be buried here. Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to...
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you...
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, you're...
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him, like me.
Pojďme. Ještě mi řekněte, že tam budu muset odníst, jo. Jsem tě teď zabil, ty vole. Ty to je doga, ty vole. Co bude hladíčoka, který tam měl voli.
Let's get to it.
Já tam budu muset odníst, ale už to vidím. Ne.
Damn it all.
Whoops. Urychlí.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now,
Howdy.
for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
Jo, než to odpove. Co ty hraješ, psycho?
Já hraju ten Kingdom Come, vole.
Co to je?
To je ta nová česká hra.
I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Goat fuckers. Kozomrdí prej.
The games are over.
Guard! Disperse these rebels!
Pět hodin potom, co hraju hru, teprve začnou titulky, tak to je hustý, ty vole. Nechci koukat na titulky. Yep.
Szép egy malacka tévedt a disznőlésre.
Do you need some help?
Nobody else. Nobody.
Co hraješ ty, vole?
It's past all that.
To už asi půl 11, ty
Can you
vole.
hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
Still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay.
Where am I?
We're at my uncle's mill.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? Why in heaven's...
My parents,
Don't worry. I took care...
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You're
Je to dobrý,
awake.
ty vole, to je v češtině, ty vole.
Good morning.
It's...
Oh.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family,
They're all dead.
all of them. Everyone after that What did I have to live for?
Don't say that.
No, there isn't.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. Good morning to you. How's the invalid to...
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle... I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring.
I've been lying here long.
Uncle will be pleased.
Well enough to do what has to be done.
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist,
tak vidíš to,
but you
kolik
need
on
to speak
dostane
to my
rána,
uncle
kolik má
first.
života.
You've been in your sick bed for
Ten
over a
měsíců, dejme
fortnight
2
while he
kilo.
paid the apothecary to tend to you.
I've been lying here 2 weeks.
Better a fortnight in
Co?
bed than an eternity in the grave.
Dobře, ty vole.
Jasná věc.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak.
To je ta nová hra, vole.
Sačku.
Do piči. Já vím, vole.
Hey, youngster! Come here!
Jdi do prdele. Prostě chodit a hrát ten quest, viď? Boty pánský. Myšky, nohavice, rukavice. Město kožená. Ede.
I have to eat something.
Komu?
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Jsem ti je poslal, vole.
What? What the hell are you doing?
Máš to poslaný žaludek.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took of you being at death while you were lying here. You worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I
see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught.
Oh, don't worry.
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's.
Did you expect?
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off. Otherwise, I'll make your.
Dali nějaký mody, vole, do farminga.
Can you tell me?
Smrdí.
That's all.
Jo, to mám stáhlý. Už se něco nového si nedali už ty.
Damn it, I'm hungry.
Kdy? Za půl roku, ty vole.
Kde?
písíčko. Tak, 12, 14, 20, 22, vole.
No, ale na počítač.
To je na konto. Na PS tady má jeden. Green River 22.
Co to je za sračku?
Nevím. Nějaká mapa určitě.
Je teda plný prostě.
Oni to pak dají, vole, na to ještě. Bergmana tady testujou. Na písíčko.
Jesus! Look where you're going!
Přijatá, vole, 120.
Mám hlad, si musím udělat jídlo, ty vole.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Be merciful. What am I to do? Expect me to walk into the middle of a battle?
What battle? Sigismund's gone.
Maybe so, but the land's still full of idiots, and I'm no soldier. Besides, there's no need to go back now.
How? What are you doing here?
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you?
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mine. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat.
So do I. You
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come get 'em.
What the hell?
Tak se ukaž, co máš.
Good day to you.
Krávo, taky drahý věci, jo. krejčího, vole.
People, please. I'm from Skeleton. I lost everything I had.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each...
How does life in Rat...
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard.
God bless.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Hey! Watch it!
With fresh bread.
What do you want here?
My respects to you.
What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home was burnt to ashes by Sigismund's horse.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes.
Takže jo.
Good day to you.
Ty král, to jsou pálky. No, zajímavé věci tady mají. Kingdom Come. Nevím.
Jsem. No. Jo, tam lahat, jo.
No, mohli by do 19. dát třeba už jakoby to. A teďka, jo, si povedou. Prostě, vole, kardany a... Teď, vole,
No, necháme se překvapit.
To by mohli, no.
Could that be the Smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing?
I must speak with Sir Radzik. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me...
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm...
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Be a bit more careful.
Be a bit more... Hey, watch it.
Ty vole, mají problém vylít schody tady, ty vole.
Your Graces.
That's why.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzik.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? There's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor. And a dead man keeps no... He isn't? So, you'd like to enter my service?
So, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad.
To pičo, to je velký město jako svině. Já do blbě už, já už to vidím zase. No, dobře. No vole.
Good health to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that...
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in...
Very well.
Come with me and...
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly, and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Good. Well. Not. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. What are you waiting for? What is it? Sudden? All right. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Again. You! Wrong! You! No! Not like... Yo! Wrong! Very good. Well done. Ow. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Ow. Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. That. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again. Ow! Try and catch the rhythm. You see the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it. No! No! Not like that! No! Good. Not that. No, not like that. Well done. Ow. Not that. Nice. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Ah, that's it. All right. Good. Well done. Not bad. Good. Ah!
Captain Bernard!
Ow! Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Ah, that's it. Well done.
Ow!
Wrong. Again.
Ah!
No.
Ow.
Wrong. Damn it. All right.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Very good. Very good. Good.
Duh! And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
All right. Not like that. Wrong, damn it. All right.
What are you waiting for?
Wrong. Again. Nice. Well done. Well done.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Ty vole, kam se jdeme, ty vole. To je v piči.
Jdeme jídlo. Koko. Ale jdu mátla.
Dobré, čau.
Vár.
Zítra mátla. Jo, v noci, jestli jde.
No možná, jo. Uvidím, jak to budu zvládat. To je jasný, no.
Jdeš na mydlo, jo, zítra.
OK.
Čau, čáci.
Jo.
Greetings.
Hej, žalude, co jsi mi to poslal? Jsi mi něco posílal, ne? Jsem se na to ještě ani nekouk.
Já.
No.
Ani nevím, třeba.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing. Put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Co mi to zase posílal za
Thank you,
sračky videa,
Captain.
ty vole, co ty vole.
Save the thanks and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very...
Ty vole, to by se mi sem možná tu negrovku, jo. A to by je, jo, ty vole.
Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you would have gotten fried, huh? You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Co už taky usínáš, jo?
Ty vole, jsem nějaký hotovej, ty vole.
Což to mám udělat? Jo.
Girl to save your ass.
Krávo.
That flew nicely. Practice for a while.
Ty vole, se mi otvírá držka, kurva. Se dá brkova.
Well, that was awful.
Můžu se dá brkovat, jak to nevidím.
Yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll...
What did you say? Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well,
Any time.
very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have...
I don't have enough.
Then you'll owe me or work it off. Let's get to it.
Ty vole. To si dělají ze mě prdel.
Ty vole, teď si zahrám mulťák, vole. A prostě si nezahraju. Ecco così.
Ty já jsem vyhrál, ne.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I had a heavy hand ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you.
If we must.
Excellent! Then let's go!
You call that combat?
Ow! Ugh.
Fucking hell! Kurwa! Come on then! Now. Curse it! Well landed. Herregud! Oh dear, did that hurt?
To je buzík.
You going to cry now? I'll have you. I'll have you.
Ne.
Bollocks.
Buzíku.
Fuck! Fuck! Ow.
Well, we're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet.
To je buzík.
Don't fret about it, lad. Lord Capon is a good swordsman, and if by some fluke you actually won, well, he might not take it so well. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you.
All right, Captain.
Walking around town with a put it away. What is it?
I'm not surprised. Betty was always good with her hands.
You're right.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Be a bit more careful. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Třeba tak ona mě čeká, ale...
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
Hello, sir.
My respects to you.
Master Bailiff?
Nothing of interest to me, thank God.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ujits. He could teach you.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help.
I'm not sure. I'm just...
Not anymore, lad. Now you're a part of Sir Radzig's retinue. That brings responsibility. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Hej, hustá hra je to, ty vole.
Good day to you.
Kamže to mám mít? Pičo, už tam, jo.
Be a bit more careful.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And? In fealty to?
Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Yes, I've got... Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as...
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're the...
Jesus! Hey!
What the hell are you doing?
Put that weapon away before someone...
I could die of shame, to be reduced to begging. But what am I to do, good folk? Skalitz lies in ruins.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You're too early. We'll meet in the afternoon down by the church. All right.
Sigismund and his murderers took everything
What the hell?
they had.
feel quite hungry.
Beneath thy mercy we take refuge, O Blessed Virgin. Disdain not our supplications in our distress, but deliver us from perils, only pure and blessed one.
I feel quite hungry.
Eternal rest.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had. My respects to you.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Ratzik sides with the king.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Wretch whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzik, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzik must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Are you serious?
Here I am. Come on. Now, where was I? Ah. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Life, our masters.
No.
Look rápad.
Okay.
The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest,
Tak,
too.
Jago.
Our
Tak se
parish priest.
dobře.
Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about
Okay,
servants of
sure.
the Lord.
Jagoš.